Happy morning, YouTube. Leafs, I forgot they don't play Saturday. Well, they do play Saturday, but their next game was actually, it was a back-to-back situation. They were, the long-anticipated game of them visiting Long Island to play the Islanders finally arrived, where John Tavares was going to make his return to his former stomping grounds. And as predicted, the New York fans were typical douchey New York fans, and they were burning jerseys before the game and generally being jackasses, which everybody knows New York fans are the worst in the world, at least in North America. They have no class, and they have the strange sort of loyalty where they're liable to boo the opposition just as likely as they are to boo their own team if things aren't going well. So you know, it's too bad, but that's the way they are. They're basically savage idiots, but that's the way it is. So it's too bad because the game didn't go well. The Leafs scored the first goal. They opened it up with a goal from Hyman, but after that, things just went downhill, and New York got six across the rest of the course of the game, and the Leafs lost 6-1. They had a disallowed goal, but overall, like, the stats were pretty even. They were in the game. It just didn't go well. A lot of turnovers. Plus Sparks was in net because it was back-to-back situation. And you know, whenever the backup's in, you usually do have less of a chance to win because your starter's not there. Your starter's always better than your backup. That's just the way it is. Not that you can pin everything on the goalie, but everybody kind of contributed to you know, them just not having their best game. Like I said, the stats were pretty even, but it was just one of those games that didn't go their way. And it's just unfortunate because if this had been any other game, it would have been fine. But because it was in New York and all the jackasses were loving every minute of it, right? So, and this whole thing with Tavares being vilified on Long Island, it kind of pisses me off. A, because their fans are stupid. That's just the way it is. But they're pissed off because he left New York as an unrestricted free agent. Every other UFA that's come before him, and there's hordes and hordes of them every year that decide to change cities and sign somewhere else. Nothing ever happens of those. Like, why is this one the big deal, right? Like, it's so weird. But it is what it is, and the game's out of the way, so hopefully they've lost twice to the Islanders this year. They haven't been great against them. So I'm hoping that they should have one more game against them, I think, if I know my scheduling correctly. But it would be nice to see them the next time they play the Islanders to really lay a pounding on them. I think that would be nice, both on the scoreboard and physically. Not that they're liable to do it physically, but it would be nice to see them pound them in more ways than one. So, but that's the way it is, and the Leafs are a little thin on the blue line right now anyways, so that's another thing that adds to the whole situation. But they'll just put this one behind them, hopefully, and yeah, next game can't get any worse, really. So have a great Friday and a great weekend, and I'll probably be back with another video at some point on Sunday, I would guess. Toodaloo till then.